So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to like Fofana, Peter, who's starting to look every bit of the modern defender. I mean, never mind his physical prowess, we all know about that, but his positional sense, his reading of the game, his ability now to distribute the ball out of defence, that's all very, very strong again.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Williams goes down, but nothing given. Casado, pretty cagey early on from both sides. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Williams. Now it's Ndiaye. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bernal. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Tanaka spots it and intercepts. Now it's Saint-Maximin. Williams. Iñaki Williams was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Boca Juniors trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Matheus Cunha. Williams. Williams just eases him off the ball. Ferran Torres. That pass has been well intercepted. Tanaka. And here's Iñaki Williams. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Matheus Cunha, and now the breakaway. It's been slipped through. Saint-Maximin, he has found the way through. And claimed it back swiftly. Casado, Ferran Torres, Fofana. Here's Matheus Cunha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Williams. Saint-Maximin receives it in a good position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Martinez. He's cut it out. Played out towards the right wing. Threads one in. This ended up in no man's land. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ferran Torres could try cutting inside here. Tanaka. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found real chance! Brilliant from Williams! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Paris Saint-Germain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been... Takes a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tanaka. Now it's Saint-Maximin. Lovely bit of skill. Good ball, good take. Now it's Saint-Maximin. He's in a great position here. That's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Bernal does well to get it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ferran Torres. Big chance! It's in! Boca Juniors are all square. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the...
Bernal with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that was close. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Boca Juniors are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The referee's awarded a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, they're probably going to bend it in. They'll need a good in-swinger, though.
Tanaka. Matheus Cunha. And it's Tanaka. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And it's Tanaka. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Ndiaye. Oh, that's nice. He's found some space. That's the keeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Martinez. He is through here. Swept in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Ball has bounced loose now. And he's heaved it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Fofana. Ndiaye. Matheus Cunha. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We have got
21.
changes here
Le
from
numéro
both sides, in
18.
fact.
Le numéro 97. Le numéro 7.
He's had it taken off him.
Le numéro 4.
Tanaka.
Le numéro 19.
Paris Saint-Germain
Le
still
numéro
have
9.
the cards to
Le
affect this
numéro
game.
5. Attention,
Ajic.
changement.
And it's Tanaka. And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
And the shot!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Zelarayan. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short. And he's in on goal. And it's Casado. Now this could be a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short.
Temps additionnel.
Oh, nice touch.
5 minutes.
He's played it back.
Really got...
And he's had a hit! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Five minutes to add. Matheus Cunha. This looks promising. And he was alert to it. Zelarayan. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.